Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Once again, it's time for Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. Today we have another reading, Aquaman from Earth Shattering Disasters, number 28, 60 cents back in 1977. This story is Aquaman, a creature of death and darkness. It's by Jerry Conway and Don Newton. Now, don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And here we go. Beginning a sparkling new adventure in the saga of Aquaman, 15 miles from Hawaii, in international waters, a well-planned crime is about to come to an unexpected end. Of all the bum breaks, Aquaman, but you said he wouldn't be inside 100 miles of here. So I lied. Sue me. We got to do something. That shark will kill us all. Not a chance, my friend. He has too much taste. Come on, Hammerhead. Let's finish this. Right now. Bang, boom. That strange chemical cannon is the real threat, not these Keystone pirates. The cannon's shooting some sort of acid spray that's dissolving the stern of the cargo ship. I've got to take it out before the gunman. He almost had me cold, but a simple telepathic command to the nearby school of flying fish will take care of that. Now to deal with the cannon. The best way I know how. Crash. You ain't rid of me yet, Aquaman. We and the boys paid good money for this hunk of spray gun, and you ain't gonna destroy it. No how, no way. Friend, I already have. Scant moments later, after the last of the would-be pirates has been knocked unconscious. Ahoy, captain of the cargo ship. Send your crew over here by lifeboat. I'll get some whales to tow your vessel back to Honolulu, assuming you'll accept my help. My thanks, Aquaman. If you don't mind, I'll stay aboard the old girl. She'll need a familiar hand at her tiller if she's to... What in... Oh, my bleeding Lord. It rises as though from nowhere, without warning or prelude, a monstrous wall of glowing matter sweeping up from the sea like some sudden tidal wave, clawing into the noonday sky, trembling on the brink of destruction. Ew! And finally crashing down. It's like some sort of black amoeba, fantastically huge, giving off a kind of radiation. Wherever it comes from, its living nightmare. Get me out of here. That thing's alive. Man, Mama, I'm going to be sick. It's eating our ship, eating it. Captain, I want to examine that creature, see what sort of danger we can... Are you insane? Stay here with that thing. What about my men? What about me? You're right. I can't jeopardize your lives. Reluctantly, Aquaman accedes to the sailor's demands and turns the captured pirate craft eastward. And behind the speeding ship, the amoeboid monstrosity continues to spread and to feed. Don't care who was endangered, Aquaman. You should have remained tried to the fight that creature. Instead, you surrendered to cowardice, and now we... Watch your tongue, Admiral. You're talking about human lives. In my judgment, I took the only action possible. Mister, your judgment isn't good enough. Admiral, Aquaman, please, personality conflicts aside. Can we talk about the cause of disagreement? Fine, with me. Have the Navy scientists figured out what that thing is yet? As far as we can tell, it's oil, crude oil in the remains of decomposed fossils, and as such is derived from life. Somehow the particular oil was subjected to intense radiation under the intense oceanic pressure. Result, according to our computer projections, the oil is now alive. Can we stop it? Gentlemen, you must. Our satellite photos show that the oil is drifting eastward. In less than 24 hours, it'll reach Hawaii. And if that happens, people will die. You've said enough, Admiral Commodore. Come on. And after a hurried consultation with the tacticians at Pearl Harbor, you'll have the first shot, Aquaman. If you can't halt the blob, then it'll be up to us. Commodore, for all our sakes, let's hope my whales can turn back that thing. For if they can't, then we're all in for big trouble. There are words unspoken between them, these amphibian and scientific sailor. Each understands the other, knowing that though their methods differ, they battle for the same goal, life. It's a battle which is about to be joined by the forces of the sea, while watched by the helpless eyes of man. We've got a lot riding on the effort of Aquaman. If this doesn't work, we have only one alternative, and that's too grim even to consider. Do it, Aquaman, in the name of heaven, do it. A fleet of living flesh, the whales driving forward, buildings a wave to counteract the ebony blob. Guided by the telepathic will of the former king of seven seas, Aquaman. Forward the whales go, ever forward, and in a single instant of thundering fury, whale-made wave meets man-made monstrosity. The two forces fighting like the elements themselves until the inexplorable, the black mass showers down, crushing the whale's pulp. No! In Neptune's name, no! There has always been communication between this man and the creatures in the sea, a sense of shared destiny. Never before has it sent a creature to the death, and it rankles. They trusted me, obeyed me, and now they're gone. I'm going to destroy the monster if it's the last act of my life. That I swear. Good Lord, Aquaman's trying to command the amoeboid telepathically, but that's impossible. Obviously, the thing has some sort of nervous system, but it has no real mind. If Aquaman counts on controlling it mentally, he'll be killed. Once again, the blackness swells like a rising wave, and once again it begins its smashing descent. But this time, its victim is spared, and it thunders with important rage. You saved my life, Commodore. That's one I owe you. You were doing the best you could, Aquaman, but sometimes even our best just isn't sufficient. We better Oh dear, look. There's a second black blob joining the first. If he couldn't stop one, how can we ever stop two? They're speeding up, heading towards Hawaii. Commodore, we've got to get back to Pearl Harbor. Fast! You had your chance, Sea King, and you failed. Now it's the Navy's turn. And when we pick a fight, we win. Meaning what, Admiral Crenshaw? A-bombs? We already have the President's permission, Aquaman. If those things pass within our 3-mile limit, and doing so you'll destroy marine life in 100 miles. We fight with everything we've got. Admiral, I can't let you do it. Mister, what you want doesn't matter. If we have to kill a few fish to stop those creatures, then, mister, that's just too blasted bad. Admiral, we received notification from Fleet Headquarters. The blob is only half a mile from one of the islands, and it's about to attack. Attack, perhaps, is not the proper word for the creature in question. Acts less like a conscious force than like an element fury of nature. On the Isle of Kauai, vacationing mainlanders scream and then flee for their lives. For some, flight is futile, and them, death is mercifully swift. And for the others, they escaped this scene, will forever scar their mind and souls, living in the brutal memory. The creature looms almost eclipsing the afternoon sun, and the creature descends. What follows is unimaginable horror. Squadron leader, This is Eagle Charlie 3. I have the creature in sight, and I will proceed with the Operation Firebomb. Go get him, Eagle Charlie. Send that slimy mud thumper straight to hell. Squadron leader, something's wrong. The napalm missiles, they're having no effect. Dear Lord, what is that thing? That's it, Aquaman. We've tried it your way, and we've tried it my way with napalm. And we must do it the Admiral's way. We have no choice. An atom bomb. No, Crenshaw, I can't let this happen. Even using a low radiation Yale tactical device, it will destroy the sea. I've got to try something on my own, even if it kills me. Aquaman, stop! No use. He's determined to get himself killed, and there's nothing I can do to stop him. And as the last of the evacuated vacationers leave Kauai in commandeered 747s an hour later, remember, son, fly low, release the device, and climb. You've got it 8 seconds to reach your survival altitude, unless approaching the island. It's Aquaman. What? He's aboard the private vessel he's captured, and it's being towed in team of dolphins. I only remembered the ship after the Navy bombers failed to burn that black blob. And all the time, the answer was right there before us. And I was just too blind with worry to see it. I hope I'm right, because if I'm not, I'll never get a second try. The acid spray must work. And it does. Like some battle gourd beneath, the slime creature heaves its agony, unable to shriek, unable to cry, and unable to squirm in the fading sunlight, only able to die. Epilogue, this is the true way it happened, regardless of what you might read in the papers, and this is the true way it ends. The Coast Guard lent us a few fiber cats, and with their pumps working full time, we'll have that thing finished off before nightfall. How do you know what to do, Aquaman? A lucky guess? No, simply something we'd all forgotten. Whatever the creature has become, it did begin as oil, and something it's impervious to is fire. It still might have been vulnerable to other physical properties of petroleum or producers of corrosive acid to control accidental slicks. And I merely used the nearest corrosive to hand the spray cannon that belonged to my captured pirate friends. In any case, you've certainly made our job easier, Aquaman. Admiral, I could care less about your job. All I wanted to do was protect the ocean. Now that that's done, I'll leave. Just remember, I'm around, Admiral, the next time you threaten the sea with your wastes. Believe me when I say threaten it, you and threaten me. No matter what you may read elsewhere, this is the way it happened, and this is the way it ends. Fine. All righty, well, that was Earth-Shattering Disasters, Aquaman in A Creature of Death and Darkness from 1977. I hope you enjoyed that quick little reading. Now, don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. And as Papa and Aquaman always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.